All right, there we go. This is session 97 of Forbidden Lands.
Almost triple this. It's
Yeah, it is officially the longest running campaign we've done because Maska Naharliothatep was like 64 sessions.
That's a
So
long one too.
yeah, and like Pathfinder just had session 41. So yeah, this is I think a Conan game had like 35, 36. So this is the longest running game I've run in a long time, and by a fairly wide margin. So, but you guys are slowly making your way back to the dwarves where they've set up at the Dragon's Den, who should have your sword ready for you any day now. And you've just been kind of going around, kind of clearing out spaces on your map, trying to see what might be out there. At one point, you encountered the spirit of an ancient dragon that has promised you some assistance if you blow the magic horn after you proved yourselves. You have Caldi almost got kidnapped by slavers after rolling very poorly on his scouting roll. And you guys basically stumbled upon him when he was like tied to the back of a horse as they were getting ready to take off. You ran into some voracious insects that caused some not insignificant damage. You've lost your horse and replaced it with a not fully trained deer as a pack animal.
All right. Do we give it a name?
Oh no, let's not name it. That's just asking for trouble.
It gets a name once it's tamed.
Oh, okay.
Once it's out of instant death territory.
And as you guys have kind of come around here near the mountains, you heard some very beautiful singing that tried to lure you off into the distance, but you all kind of like gave your heads a shake and said, "No, that's probably not normal," and thus avoided interacting with some sirens, who you identified as being voracious man-eaters that use their knives to skin their people and cut them into pieces to eat, but also steal the years from them so they can be functionally immortal.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
I mean, we could have killed them. The problem is the river. That's dangerous.
Yeah, the sirens no problem. The river's an issue.
I know our backlog.
There's water, there's leeches.
Water, leeches, skeleton, and beer bandits. Those are your four nemesis.
Yep.
And building a boat.
And building
It's
a boat.
water related.
Building a boat.
It's water related.
But as you guys have traveled, at one point, Caldi got cursed to de-age, basically losing about a year per day. So he started as a not so spry goblin of 77 or so, and is currently a very spry goblin of 25. You know that you've got basically in a couple of weeks, Caldi will be like a child, and beyond that, he will become a baby, and then he will cease to exist. But we will pick up. It is basically it's by the time you guys scout past the sirens, it's coming on towards like noon-ish. So you still got a good chunk of the day ahead of you, and you can decide what you would like to do.
So it's noon-ish, okay.
It's noon-ish.
well, we don't want to stay here.
I certainly don't. Let's look at this map here.
Southwest. We should go southwest.
Yeah, I think we're morally obligated to go southwest.
Morally obligated.
I mean, technically, the Dragon Den is
Look at the
southwest,
map.
So,
Yeah. And Dragon Den is on the way.
it's yeah.
Oh,
This
there's-
bit of map that we haven't filled in yet is on the way to the
Yep.
Dragon Den.
Yep, exactly.
Normally, I would suggest that we make camp now if you wanted to keep on schedule, but I don't think it's a good idea to make camp here.
No. Last thing we need is you guys starting to sing along.
I am very bad at karaoke.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Not sure I want to try to cook some surf and turf right now. So,
Certainly.
because I assume Sirens is both surf and turf at the same time.
Let's not cook anything that can think.
Oh, okay, I guess. Thinking is a big word. It's the people that are gifted with language and speaking. Seems dumber than some animals I have the chance to speak with, but I won't eat people. Want me to guide you away from here?
Please.
Let's go.
All right. So you
Fresh
guys-
new screen, no history, new roles.
All right. So I will need a lead the way roll and a scouting roll.
I'll do the scouting.
I'll lead the way.
Just make sure I got no damage. I look okay.
Oh, you got a hair out of place.
There, I'm doing the opposite roles that I did last session.
Good job.
So yeah, you guys make your way. I mean, you know, you've got the mountains on one side of you, and you know the doors in the mountains. So navigation is not super difficult. The forest is mostly it's not terribly dense here. The ground is kind of spongy. You do know the sirens are a water-based creature, so you do know that there's probably like trickle down or underground streams. The ground is very spongy, kind of bog-like. Here and there's actual more swamp as opposed to forest. And Caldy, as you kind of scout your way through, you do see basically kind of through the path that you kind of need to take to stay on track. The ground does get very wet. Little pools of water, large pools of water here and there. Not like a river, but definitely swampy material. And you see, with your scouting roll, like the outline of small buildings. Not intact,
Oh.
not intact at all. But definitely stonework buildings here and there. Kind of like on the little drier patches amongst the bog.
That's cool. I'll point out the ruins. There might be treasure. There might be magic.
Might be sprained ankles.
There might be scalps with white hair.
What?
We need that to keep me from turning into an infant. Well, it'll make it easier to not turn me into for me to not turn into an infant if we have that one particular spell ingredient for Trustius. Scalps with gray hair.
We're gonna check every little nook and cranny we find between here and the Dragon's Den to look for white hairs and scalp.
I'm keeping my eye open. I don't want to die an infant. Infant mortality rate's terrible already. We don't need to mess with it.
And we don't need to add you as a statistic to it.
It should be relatively easy to prevent you from becoming.
He died as he lived, drooling and soiling himself. Wait. All right, let's go check out some ruins.
I would like to.
Yeah.
Ruins are cool.
Sure. I'm fine with it.
They're usually interesting.
They've never been interesting.
Well, they're usually interesting for you guys. I haven't gotten anything particularly interesting from them. I mean,
find a really cool rock. I don't mind ruins. Let's go. Let's go check them.
I mean, at the very least, we're going to make it safer for everybody else. So,
There's nobody here.
right now, I'm sure someone travels along this path at some point.
I mean,
Other
the
than
sirens
us.
wouldn't have survived this long if there was no food.
Exactly. Maybe they're eating. Maybe they're eating gingerbread cookies.
Squirrels.
Get the age from them.
Just 10 minutes at a time. I don't know.
That'll get me
Oh,
to the end of this cigarette.
that baker, man, that baker was creepy. If nothing else, I'm glad we're going in this direction because we're going in the opposite direction from his little cabin. Because the cookies were tasty, but the ones that moved were a little.
I'm kind of
Off-putting.
curious, like, if I could use that oven to make an army to attack Jakku's. Not necessarily because it would be efficient, but I'd like to see Jakku's face when he gets swarmed by an army of cookies with forks.
It's the attack of the Keebler elves.
Can I just, like, catapult Ginger Snap in his town and start murdering his cultists? I think I can get creative with pastry.
We'll just pelt them with bread.
I can see that animated by Ralph Baskey.
Yeah, that does sound like a Bakshi thing.
Am I made of bread, or is this house made of me? Man.
So yeah, as you guys kind of make your way through this swamp material, kind of sticking to the dry ground, you see there's a couple of little like stone structures. There's a couple of bridges. There's like the remnants of a rowboat. Everything is like very overgrown, and there are actual like grave markers. Those of you who are trained in lore, you recognize that this is probably a cemetery of some sort.
What could go wrong?
Oh. I could smack you just for saying that.
Everything. But let's go anyway.
Oh, you're right, Desi. This is more interesting than I thought.
Yeah, now you like it.
Could be some mummies for you.
Maybe. Who
Or do we
knows?
still have that that person Trustius brought back, or no?
Yep, he's hanging around. He doesn't do anything unless he's ordered to.
Okay.
Unless Trust just wants to give him some willpower.
I can't give him willpower.
Good.
Then he's a sorcerer that does nothing.
Spook's called the out, so that's enough for me to keep him.
He does. He does seem to have a thing for freaking out Caldy.
I give him a lot of side eye too.
When nobody else is looking, he'll like grin at Caldy.
Aw, Cody's got a new friend.
Yes, whereabouts would you guys like to go?
Well, you said there were remnants of buildings. Why don't we go look at those first?
Yep, there's one over, kind of over to your over to the west, and one kind of to the north. The one to the north does look bigger and more intact.
Oh, maybe we should go there first.
Sure.
Right.
I'm mostly interested in the gravestone.
For no particular reason, who's leading?
I'm the scout, and Yorick's the lead the way.
But no reason to really ask that question.
No,
No.
reason at all. Can't imagine why that would be important.
Yorick, you're back in time to lead the way for no particular reason, according to Chris.
I mean,
Why even bring?
I mean, why even say the for no particular reason part? We know there's no reason.
And Caldy, you can give me a scouting roll with +2.
For no particular reason.
Oh no, there's a reason for the +2. He has a talent for it.
Oh, ambush.
Well, I'm in for the roll.
Ah,
I think
there's
I'll push.
Chloe's face.
Oof.
Oof.
Ooh.
That might be an important one, though.
All right. So yeah, as Okatai starts leading you guys, kind of like towards the larger building where the grave markers are, and Caldy, you're kind of keeping your eyes open. Like something doesn't feel right. Something feels off. And you see movement in the water.
Well, I definitely point that out. Hey, something's over there. Can I tell what it is?
How close do you want to get?
Not that close.
Then no.
This is when crocodiles get you.
It's probably just a crocodile.
Yeah, well, I have bad experience with lizard people, so.
isn't there a crocodile that like snapped one of your finger and tried to drown you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
When we first
Okay.
got to the island.
Did he sound like a clock?
No.
So that was you're not Captain Hook. That's good.
But yeah, there is definitely movement under the like murky swamp water.
Just stick close by, Goldie.
I'm sticking very close by, don't you worry.
I think I'll hide in the bush.
All right.
It's how you get yourself stuck with a spear, you know.
That sounds a lot like a stealth roll.
One.
One is good. So Tressus kind of steps back into the bushes. Okatai continuing to lead towards the building.
Yep, I'm gonna keep moving forward. Trying to stay low so I don't get close to the water.
So as you kind of like get close to one of the graves, the ground feels very, very, very spongy, and you feel something grab onto your ankle, and start to pull you down.
Well, that's rude.
Downright obnoxious.
Yeah, and you guys see Okatai kind of stop, and then like one of his feet starts to like sink into the ground.
Sorry, Trustius went to go check out a gravestone? Or Okatai?
Okatai, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Get ready, there's
Okay.
something in the ground.
Something in the ground?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stab in the ground.
I kind of expected something to come up out of the water at us, but okay, that's not good.
Oh, great. Is it zombies? Is it skeletons?
I don't
Depends
know.
how long it's been down there.
Where did Trestius go? Be nice if you could tell us what's in the area. Like undead things or something.
I'm gonna try to stab the thing to try to break free
All right.
of that hole.
One
I
second.
want to break free.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a stabby roll.
Is it a monster? Just stabbing the ground.
Yes, it is. It's pretty good. So you stab down into the ground, and there's definitely, as you kind of look down, your spear kind of like pokes in the ground. You can see that there's like this, like almost like a ghostly hand wrapped around your ankle, and your spear does not seem to have any effect.
Don't know what that is, but it's spear is not working. Stupid thing. Die. Oh shit.
But
I'm gonna try to step on the tombstone with my other feet. Try
Okay.
to pull me upside.
okay, you can make a might roll. You did not pull yourself free.
Okatai's not very mighty.
No, it's not my. It's a dizzy thing.
But with that, Ryzen, would you like card number 3 or card number 8?
Uh-oh.
He said BRB in chat.
Okay, I imagine probably 3.
I would expect so.
Okatai, would you like card 1, 2, or 7?
Take one.
Yeah, I would too if I'm in your situation.
All right. So yeah, Okatai, you're up. Whatever it is that grabbed you, you definitely saw like this kind of like ghostly-ish hand, like part of the arm coming up out of the ground. But when you tried to stab, your spear just passed right through it. Yet it still seems solid enough to grab onto you.
Tried to pull myself out and it didn't work.
It did not work. It did seem to be significantly stronger than you.
Yeah. Can I try to? Is the hand that grabs my ankle close enough for me to put my hand on it? I'd like to try to destroy undead on it.
Oh, you can certainly try that.
It's ghostly, so feels like it's a thing to do. Purge undead. That's the name I was looking for.
Just because we're near a cemetery doesn't mean everything's empty.
No, but it's translucent. That's the clue.
Always jump to conclusions about nicknames.
Yeah.
I am. Damn it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, we're back here though, so we're safe. Ish.
Ish.
Ooh. The spell backfires. An offensive spell affects you instead of your intended target. Protective or healing spell wounds instead of healing. Summoned undead or illusion turns against you. Game Master decides the details. So the spell backfires. I know what it'll do.
Oh, good job. We made more.
Yeah. So the two graves beside you, Okatai, you see these like spectral-ish figures kind of reaching up through the ground, kind of pulling themselves up.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, the spell would work, though.
The spell does actually no, because the spell itself actually backfires. So the spell it's one of the missteps where the spell doesn't do what it was.
Does it? Like, oh, wow. Shit. So we don't even know if they're undead yet.
Nope. And you can't move because you're restrained.
Yep, I think it's that for me.
Okay. That will take us to Ryzen, as you see these kind of spectral. Find a description.
Yeah, when I'd come back, Okatai was trying to stab something and it went right through the hand or something like that.
Yep. Here, maybe I'll just show you a picture. They do say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
The token says Bogman.
So there's a picture in Foundry for everybody.
Okay.
That looks
Yeah.
undead.
So sorry, is it spectral or is it like looks solid?
It actually, in fact, does look see-through-ish. Ish.
And how many?
Currently, you see two of them, and something has grabbed Okatai. So Okatai tried to do magic, and things went poorly.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action for now.
Okay. That'll take us to Cully.
Is it too late to hide?
Not yet.
I'm gonna hide.
Just gonna duck behind some bushes, going like, "Hey, Trustius, how's it going?"
Yeah, that's stealth, right?
That is stealth.
Oh, that's where you went. That's where you went, Trustius. Stealth?
Yes. So stealthy.
Yeah. Well, at least I found the bushes. They came up to my knees.
Yeah.
Less bushes, more grass.
Yeah, tall grass. Trustius.
Oh, I think I'll recall knowledge or make a lore check.
All right.
Not that I'm great at it, but if they're undead, I might know something. Oof.
No idea.
I will say it.
Okay. Desi.
Yeah. None of these guys are close to us. And Caldy did not stealth.
No, Cully's like standing there behind like this scrawny little tree.
What are you doing?
They can't see me.
I can see you. They can
Damn
see
it.
you. Feel free to stay back here, Ryzen and Trustius is someplace. I'm gonna start stalking toward Okatai.
Okay.
I know I'm not going to make it all the way to him, but that's close enough. Oktai, you okay?
I'm not sure they're friendly.
I'm not sure they're. Are they solid? Are they ghosts? They're.
My spear didn't work, and my thing to kill undead didn't work. I don't know
Okay.
what to do. I'm gonna try to get out of here.
All right. And Desi, as you kind of pass in this area, right here, like near the water, another one kind of lurches up out of the water and tries to like wrap itself around you and drag you into the water.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. Since you got a 0.
I did get a 0.
You did get a 0. Desi's like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Lay back down in the water.
You do still have either your fast or your slow action.
I do. And I'm kind of tempted to try something that I haven't done before. I think I might have done it once. I'm gonna try this guy who just showed up beside me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try threatening.
Okay.
Lay back down in the water. You don't want to be part of this. And I am going to roll my might instead of manipulate them. Instead of manipulate, to try to threaten them, to make them do what I want.
Alrighty.
And I have it at 2, so I'm modified by +1. So we'll see if I manage to do this.
I mean, it's a monster, so
It's
Yeah.
a success.
It doesn't care.
It doesn't say it doesn't work on monsters.
I care.
I mean, you probably shouldn't lay down, but you definitely don't want any part of this.
All right. Yeah, it does not seem to care.
No control undead for me. Okay.
That one is going to pull itself up out of the water towards Desi. But basically, it's one action to get into the zone and then another action to close with you.
You're making a mistake, buddy.
This one, though, is going to close with Okatai. Oof. The Hateful Shriek. A fear attack. Okatai is immune to fear. But it does strike deep into your soul and you become cold.
that's a pain.
I was looking at one talent that made me immune to cold just before the game started. Like, when am I gonna use that? Well,
Now is when you're going to use it.
I could light you on fire.
The solution to everything.
okay.
Ryzen, where you were holding your action, you can jump in if you'd like.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to charge and help Desi against the bog person.
Okay.
Melee charge.
All right.
I'm coming, Desi.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know what?
I'll keep that in mind.
There you go. Alrighty. Let's see. Melee charge. Hammer. It's hammer time.
And these things are monsters for Dragon Slayer.
Sweet. Bam.
Oof.
Woo.
See if magic weapons work out.
So the hammer does strike something solid. There's like you can feel it reverberate through the hammer, and it looks like you've basically caused it to disparate somewhat. The hammer does seem to be effective against them.
Awesome.
I mean, you have its attention now, but
Well, that's always good. Oh, can I get my free headbutt just to see if that works?
you sure can.
Oh, let's see if that works. What was I rolling for a headbutt again?
Unarmed strike.
Yeah, okay. I was just seeing if there was something on the combat tab that I could actually. Oh, sorry, unarmed. Thank you. There we go. Don't get Hammer Fighter. Do I get Dragon Slayer? Brawler. Brawler.
Yeah,
Bam!
it hits, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. You like kind of push into this like semi-gelatinous feeling mass.
Okay. I think these only things are only affected by magic. The headbutt didn't do anything.
That one's going to pull itself out. It does let go of Okatai as it kind of like pulls itself up out of its grave. Oof. Missed attack. All adventures within near range suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks and combat related. Affected adventures must also make an endurance roll where failure renders the victim cold. So I need an endurance roll from Okatai.
He's got the most fur, so he should warm up the fastest.
He should. And yet.
I'm already cold. Do I get colder?
So yes. If you become cold again, you suffer a point of damage to your strength.
Okay.
And the important thing is, if you're broken through damage to your strength while you're cold, if you take more cold damage, you will die.
Oh. If I am broken in strength?
If you're broken in strength and you take more cold damage.
Okay.
Basically, the next time you have to take cold damage and you're broken, you freeze to death.
That's nasty.
That one. Okay. And the last one over here by Okatai. There was originally only one over here. Good old magic.
Always helpful.
Oof. Murderous Embrace. An icy chill spreads through the body and as the undead creature tries to squeeze the life out of you. So that is going to be 2 damage. You can roll your armor for.
Can I parry?
No.
Okay.
Boys, we're gonna get him some help quick.
Oof, your armor soaks it. You do not take the damage and you do not become cold.
Eggs in the chainmail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start to be a problem.
That will take us back around to Okatai, though.
What kind of action is a lower roll?
It is your action.
Okay. Well, kill first, understand later. I'm gonna try to. Well, I'm gonna fast draw Asina,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to slash the guy who just got very close with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the sword ability, the level 2, to try to slash the guy next to him
Okay.
at -2 because of the attack.
Yep, -2 because of the chilling mist in the area. Oof, that's a good roll. The important thing is there's no ones amongst that.
Yeah, that's what I always fear when I'm swinging that sword.
But yeah, Asina bites very, very deep into that thing.
Do you have sword fighter? Look at
Yep.
that.
Yeah, sword fighter.
So you can hit 2, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do I need
Ah,
to
perfect.
roll for the second one, or
You do have to make a second roll.
okay? That's where the danger is.
Here comes the one.
Oof.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
And it does start to fume and wither.
Nice.
The undead creature, not the sword.
It withers.
It starts to wither. It's like semi-immaterial, and it's a kind of combination of undead and plant matter.
Huh. It must not like Asina.
Well,
that's
Asina causes organic material to wither.
Yeah, there was a 1 in that one.
So that'll be a point of damage. Because there's nobody around to take it for you. But you do cut into the second one as well. And that will take us to Ryzen.
I'm going to step back out of combat so that I could melee charge with a freshly charged hammer next round.
Alright, so you do need to make an evade roll.
Okay. Does that just move?
Yes. Oof, it is going to get a free attack at you.
Can I push it?
You can if you like.
I'll try. Ugh.
Mist attack. Swirling mist slithers out of its eyes. All adventures within near range, so you and Desi take a -2 penalty on all attacks. And both of you need to give me endurance rolls.
These guys
Endurance?
suck.
Endurance.
I'm glad I spent some XP on this. I said I'm glad I spent some XP on this.
Right.
God damn
So Ryzen, you become cold.
Oh.
But you do manage
get
to
it.
back up. That will take us to Coldy.
Caldy's moving forward. That's as far as I can get in one turn, right?
You can move one zone for your fast action. You can move another zone if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I move behind these guys?
Yeah, you can move anywhere in the zone you want. You're not like you can't move into combat with them, but you can kind of move like anywhere in the zone you'd like.
All right. So at least I can flank, right?
Yeah, so you kind of like skirt around, hide, get behind the grave marker.
I kind of picture myself on the grave marker,
Yeah,
approaching like a goblin.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Goblin. Trustius.
Oh, well, I'll target the most damaged one next to Okatai.
Okay.
Put an arrow in him. I do, anyway.
The arrow does sink in. The magic of the Red Runner's bow transfers through to the arrow,
Ah, that's what I was looking for.
but it is still standing.
I will shoot it again.
Okay. That is enough to put that one down.
Then I will spend a willpower and shoot another.
Okay.
Because this looks bad.
You think?
Ooh,
Wow. Got greedy.
that's a culty roll.
And I'll roll 3 sets of arrows.
Yeah. Desi.
Well, I can't say that I like having one quite this close. So I'm gonna try to cut it in half. Because it's way too close. I don't like this. Not good. I do wish it was farther away, but oh well. So I'll draw Breath
Okay.
and try to cut it apart.
Right.
That should do.
No, still standing.
Wow.
Does it seem to be affected at least?
Yes, you did like cut a large swath of its ectoplasmic entity away.
Okay, that's good-ish.
Oh, did you count your -2 for the fog?
I did not. I forgot all about it. Sorry.
That's okay. Wouldn't have mattered.
I've only got 4 willpower. I'm gonna. I need to clear some space. I'm gonna spend a willpower to attack it again.
All right.
So I'll try this, and it was -2.
Yep.
Okay, I'll remember it this time.
Oh, that is enough.
Oh, good. That's a relief. Told you you'd regret it. And then I'll turn back toward Okutai.
Okay. Right. Oh, one of these. It's going to try a murderous embrace on Okutai. Icy chill spreading through the body as it tries to squeeze the life out of you. You can roll for your armor, Okutai. So you can't evade because you're grabbed.
So it's 2 damage and makes me cold.
It'll make you cold if you take any of the damage.
And I can't dodge or parry.
You can't dodge because you're grappled, and you can't parry monster attacks. I think Shield
Am I
Fighter
still
might let you do it.
I'm still grappled. Okay.
You are still grappled. Oh no, sorry, you're not. It let you go when it climbed up. My bad. You can evade.
I'm gonna try because could be bad.
Okay.
You don't want the gross bog hook.
My first dodge is free, so
They're very huggy.
They are very huggy.
I need to roll in the right window so I can the bonus. Was that a slash attack?
No, it is no. No, it's blunt force actually. One success is enough to dodge out of the way.
I am now prone.
And then the bugman that had grabbed you is going to attack you. Ooh, Vengeance of the Gods.
I don't like that.
An unholy glow emanates from its eyes as it fills your mind with violent telepathic flashes of your own death. You can feel yourself being lowered into the freezing swamp with your arms and legs tied to your back. It is a fear attack with 10 base dice. So no fear damage, but you do become cold.
Yep, that's 1 more damage.
Yep. You're like slowly freezing to death.
Yep. I'm seriously reconsidering that talent.
That will take us to Ryzen.
All right. I will charge again.
Okay. There's
Charge.
over by Okatai. There's one fresh one and one wounded one.
I'm gonna. Who else is there? Caldy is there. Is Caldy engaged with the fresh one or the injured one?
He's not really engaged with either yet.
Okay,
He's looking for his opportunity.
gotcha. I'm gonna go after the injured one because I'm also injured.
Okay.
So that's what, the one directly to the left, or the one on top?
The
one
one just
pink?
the one just to the north of Okatai.
Okay. I will charge and I will help Okatai. Because he's got that one.
Oof.
Man, that hammer hits hard.
So I got to scroll down to
Yes,
see
it
what
does.
happens. Ooh, nice.
Still standing.
What?
Barely standing. But yeah, you charge in the hammer. Like the hammer is heavy in your hands, and as you swing into this thing, it does again connect something solid. You like
Yep.
knock like bones out of this matter. It kind of cricks its neck, but it is still standing.
Whoa. That was a nice hit, too.
Caldy.
Let's try this Phantom Dagger on these phantoms.
All right.
Right back.
Jeez.
You're like, oh, and you're
I
like,
shouldn't have bragged about my first roll.
yeah. You set the tone for the night that way, Trevor. So yeah, you kind of come out from like behind the gravestone. Like,
I trip off the gravestone.
you trip on the gravestone. I mean, these things are like emanating cold, so there's like that little bit of like frost on the stone.
I have taken 2 wits damage and a strength damage, and none of these guys have even looked at me yet.
Caldy is his own worst enemy in many ways.
Yep. Yep.
Trustius.
Oh, arrow tab. We'll start with whoever looks hurt the most.
Okay. Oof.
Wow.
That is enough to drop that one.
And I'll put one in the next one.
Arrow goes right through it, right over Culdy's head, and beds itself in the stone gravestone.
I suppose a swingy bow, eh? 7 on one on the next.
Yep.
It's the wind. Always blame the wind.
I will move up with that second shot.
Okay.
I don't want to get too far away from the one.
And Trustius, as you move forward, you can see basically in the pools of water to your left and right, you can see like humanoid shapes that look a lot like these, kind of like underneath the surface of the water. They don't look like they're coming to the surface or to the land or anything, but enough to let you know that those things are waiting in the water.
Yeah, I'll call out to stay out of the water.
That'll take us to Desi.
Yeah, don't plan to get in the water. I'm going to make a run for Bogman 7.
Okay.
And then try to smack him around. So there's a -2 still from the cold.
No, the -2 was basically that zone that you're in. They kind of like breathed out this mist.
Gotcha.
There was some in this one, but it's cleared.
Good.
Okay. He is still fine. Well, in D&D terms, he would be bloodied. I guess he would be vapored.
I don't think I want to spend any more willpower right yet, so he gets to stay that way.
Okay. I mean, on the plus side, it does draw the attention away from Okatai.
Yes.
Oof. He's going to use Vengeance of the Gods on Desi. So yes, flashes of your own death.
I've been expecting my own death for ages.
It is a fear attack.
Okay.
Are you immune to fear
I'm
yet?
immune to those. I am.
Okay, so you only become
I've
cold.
been expecting my death for a while now. He's like, you're not showing me anything I haven't already seen or thought up myself, buddy.
Death, my old friend.
Yeah.
I
what
mean,
is
I'm usually introducing death to other people, but eventually I'm sure he'll turn to me and ask me what my name is.
This is very specifically though, like being lowered into the freezing cold water with your legs and arms bound behind your back.
Yeah, being cold and in water sounds miserable.
And you
Dying?
Yeah, and you do in fact become cold.
Yeah, the cold is the problem.
But that is the only one left. So that will take us to Ryzen.
I have to let the hammer charge this round, so
Okay.
I will hold my action to react if something else happens.
Okay, getting ready to dodge out of the way if you need to.
Yeah.
Caldy.
I'm going to try that dagger again.
All right. Lining up the perfect shot, looking for your opening.
Yeah, I'm aiming this time. You know, you got lucky last time, but this time I'm going to get you.
Ooh, that time you do in fact stab him.
I was hoping I'd miss and then knock myself out.
But the dagger.
I will take that though. That's effective.
Yeah, that does take it does take purchase. And Trustius.
It's still alive. Wow.
It is still alive.
Yeah, let's fix that.
Still alive.
Really? Okay. So
Oh,
here.
Bill.
Actually, I haven't lost any arrows yet somehow.
Oh.
Still alive now?
Now it's not still alive.
That was an angry arrow.
And with the final arrow launching into that thing, it kind of sinks back into its grave. And it is quiet. And Tresius, you can see like the ones in the water. They're basically just waiting.
You need patched up, Okatai?
I'm gonna need to set a fire up because, damn, it's chilling me to the bone.
Yep, a little cold.
Yeah, those things are harsh. Anything you need around here? Because I'd like to get to the point where I set something on fire.
It's a perfectly good church here.
Can I get away from the water and from the grave? I don't know where else those things are, but
There's more in the water for sure. We shouldn't stay here long.
yeah.
Check out the church to see what we can see. Oh God.
What? That was an unpleasant sight. What the hell was that?
Why were they red?
I don't know. I don't know if it was the red or the question marks or the number of them that was worse.
Yes, all of the things.
Yeah.
What was that?
Nothing good. I don't know. A mitt full of dice just went across the screen. They were a
Oh.
disturbing red color with question marks on them.
I'm
Might have
sure
been
it's
two
fine.
mitts.
It may have been. There was an awful lot.
All right, so yes, this is it is very obviously a very old church of some nature. Like it's so old, like the paint has kind of flecked off the murals on the walls and stuff like that. It's very hard to determine what god this may have been to. But there is a fair amount of there's the donation box, for lack of a better thing, the alms box, I guess you'd call it. And it jingles when you kind of shake it.
Oh,
Find
I
a
don't
collection
care.
box?
I don't care about money.
I do.
Don't. Who's jingling the box?
Caldy.
Don't touch that.
You see the glint of silver and gold inside, Caldy.
Why do you
Alright,
think
I'm gonna
they're-
roll a die. Even, I leave it alone. Odd, I'm digging in.
Why do you think there's so many bodies here, Caldy? Don't.
I'm
don't.
digging in.
Oh, you stupid little fucker.
So what happens to me?
Tessie's gonna step closer.
You know us.
Inside there's like half a dozen gold coins and probably about 20 silver coins.
Alright, I'll tie that to my belt.
Don't. What are you doing? Caldy, put it
Leave
back.
it in the bag. I'm not going to empty the bag out until we're out of here.
I don't sense any magic. That's fine.
Why do you...
Yeah, can I detect magic? Do I
Uh,
have detect magic?
yeah, everybody has all spellcasters can do sense magic.
All right. Can I make a sense magic roll, or should I?
You can.
I'm gonna chart a course to flee from here by staying as far away from water as I can.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm just charting a course.
Okay.
What's this tell me?
But there's residual magic in the area. You can feel like necromantic magic in the area. Just kind of like nothing in particular. Just kind of this general area is infused with necromantic energies. It's kind of
All
like,
right,
it's
let's
kind of
be
like what
safe
happens
enough.
when you stand too close to Trustius.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We should get out of here
Yeah, I agree. Let's get the hell out.
and start a fire for Okatai and Busy. You look cold as well. I know it's your eyes looking cold.
It's chilly. Yeah. My fingers are kind of numb around the hilt. That's
I'm
not good.
shaking. I'm gonna need to start the fire soon. My fingers are twitching.
Do we think we could start it inside?
I don't want to stay here.
All right, let's.
They're too close. Oh,
Yeah, totally agree. Let's get out.
feel the grip in my soul.
You want to check that second building on the way?
That bridge is awfully close to the water.
It really is. We can always come back for 2 years.
Yeah, there's no way to get there while staying on dry-ish ground. I don't trust the bridges to hold Uktai and me both.
So yeah, so okay, you're like, okay, well, we can go back the way we came, and then maybe circumvent this kind of swampy area if we need to. It's easy enough to now that you're aware of the danger in the water and getting too close. It's very easy to kind of pick your way back.
And chart a course and try to find us a spot to make camp.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with a fire.
So yeah, you guys can, I mean, move a little bit away from this area, still in this same hex as we get into evening. You guys can, somebody can make a camp. You guys have the evening.
How do you get rid of the cold condition?
You basically need to warm up. Like once you successfully make camp, then you'll have a fire, and then the cold condition will go away.
Because all
We're
of the
gonna make
damage
camp in
I
this
took was from
area?
cold.
Yeah, like the map hexes are like 10 kilometers across, so you can be a distance from this this swampy
Sure.
area.
Start making camp.
All right. What would the rest of you like to do in the evening?
It's time for me to rest, right?
Generally speaking, yes.
Yeah, so let's do that. I need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to rest too at some point.
Whoever standing guard in my camp, get +2 to standing guard.
All right. So who's keeping watch?
My wits are kind of busted.
I'll keep watch.
Okay. Give me a scouting roll. And Caldy can give me an endurance roll with the bonus from you sleeping first, since you're trying to sleep.
The -2 is gone.
-2's gone.
I'll roll as disappears. Endurance. There you go. I'm actually carrying 2 sleeping furs right now, so if anybody needs one, there's a spare.
So yeah, the evening passes. Everybody's kind of huddled around. Like Okatai starts a fire first thing. Everybody's kind of like huddled around it. Kaldi like grabs his sleeping furs. There's a lot of like chattering of teeth and stuff. But eventually, those of you that are cold warm up and your cold goes away.
Sweet.
And Trustius, you're inscribing into your grimoire?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Assuming some Okatai, you have ink, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the only sound is like the wildlife around you and the like scritch 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 of necromancer writing into his grimoire.
Keep it down.
Caldy, you can hit your sleep button. Everybody else can make sure that you get rid of the cold as we get into nighttime.
So if I just spent that cycle resting, am I able to hit my rest button yet or no?
Yes. It doesn't count as sleep, but it does count as rest.
Okay, and I was able to do that and get rid of my cold condition?
Just kind of huddle up close to the fire.
Cool. Just want to make sure I'm not
Yep.
doing too much at once.
No worries.
Okay. I'm happy to take a watch if no one else wants to or someone else needs to rest.
I can take this watch. I can see in the dark. I'm going to count my money. You're welcome to stay up.
Sure, I'll watch you count money.
Count stores while you're. Places that you can spend money.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting off this island.
That's not much.
Caldy and Ryzen are staying up to go to keep watch. You guys can, one of you can give me a scouting roll with a +1 from the other person helping.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I think yours is better than mine. I'm a 4 with 5 with the bonus.
I'm 8 with the bonus.
Oof. Oh, you go right ahead.
Have you seen me roll today, though?
It looks a lot like that. Jesus.
Jeez.
Anyway, how much money do I have? I'm quite as distracted.
There's 6 gold and 12 silver.
Wow.
Add Yokota, you can add that to our pile. I have lots of willpower, and I've had for a while now. All sessions. Since my second roll, I've been full.
Oh, nice.
I mean, if you don't want it.
You can have it, but you gotta let me sleep next.
I'll take money.
Well, I figure we split it evenly, and then I give
Oh, yeah.
half of my share to Desi because of our arrangement.
Sure. So wait, there's how many of us? 5? Yeah, 5.
So for those of you who are sleeping, which sleeping at nighttime, I believe, is Okatai, Trustius, and Desi.
Yep.
You're the lucky ones because you don't see what's coming.
Partway through the night, each of you, you feel this pressure on your chest. You feel like red hot nails dragging across your flesh. So I think Cully did actually succeed. Cully, yeah, as you and Ryzen are keeping watch, at a certain point in time, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, your friends are starting to kind of move around in their sleep, and you can see these welts start to appear on their bodies.
Well, we better start waking them up then, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, you wake them up. I'm going to make a lore check to see if I can figure out what's going on. Because my wits are now 2.
Sorry, they have, and what? There's an outbreak on them?
Welts are starting to raise on their body, like something is scratching them.
All right, I'm going to quickly go over and try and wake them up.
And I'm going to make a lore check to figure out what's going on.
All right. Definitely a lore check. You don't need to make a roll to wake them up. You can wake them up easy enough.
Yep. Get up! Something's wrong with all of you! And then I look to see if I'm starting to get that too.
So you guys kind of get startled awake very quickly, and you can feel the pain that you felt in your dream. And you kind of instinctively put your hand up, and you can feel a wetness.
Yeah.
And then you kind of look in the firelight, and it's definitely blood. There's definitely scratch marks on your body.
The hell?
But each of you can give me. Let's call it an insight roll.
Fuck is happening?
Insight.
Just the ones damaged or the rest of us?
Just the ones that were asleep.
Yeah, because that's what Desi is known for, her insight.
Oh, you're
It's
more.
insightful on how to use a sword.
I mean, you keep needing to roll inside for Brit, so I guess you're getting better.
That's 3
I'm
times
still
the amount
only-
of dice I had.
I'm still only rolling 3 dice.
Okatai and Desi, you actually vaguely remember something that looked maybe like a kind of a humanoid body covered in fur. That was what's responsible for your scratches. You didn't really see it, and you've got that kind of half remembered just waking up from a dream kind of thing. But you're pretty sure it was some sort of humanoid-ish fur-covered clawed thing that's responsible for your scratches. But the other thing you remembered, just before you woke up, is this, grotesquely obese, maybe elven woman who was, towering over you. She was easily 40, 50 feet tall. With bronze skin and bronze hair, literally bronze, that reached down to her waist, dressed in this multicolored fabric with all this glittering metal ornamentation and gems, who seemed to be watching whatever these furred creatures were doing to you. But then you wake up to Rise and Shake, and you go hey.
Why is my chest wet? Ew! Why am I
I don't
bleeding?
know, but that's why I'm waking you up.
Holy!
The
Was
fuck
I
is that?
scratching myself in my sleep?
I don't know, but when I looked, you, Trestius, and Okatai have all these welts and stuff all over you.
I mean, I was dreaming about something weird, but I didn't think I was scratching. Although that would explain. I mean, I dreamt that something was scratching me. Bah. Kind of glad you woke me up, actually. There's this
Oh.
weird, ginormous woman and these furry things.
Yeah, they were clawing me in my dream.
What furry things?
And Desi will just kind of look at Okatai with a kind of confused look on her face.
Beast crawling furry thing that was clawing at my chest, and now I got marks. What the fuck was that? Can I try to make a lore roll on those things?
Sure can.
My dream remembered thing.
You shared a dream.
I don't have lore, but can I still roll the dice?
No.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
For some things, yes, but
I
not
mean,
for
I
this.
figured I'd ask.
So were you trying to identify the furry things or the giant thing?
Let's go with the giant woman.
The giant woman. The giant woman. You are fairly certain. Okay, you've heard this. You've read this. You saw it in a book or a story around the campfire of an entity called the Dreamstress. She is a powerful demon of dreams. And the one who invented the school of magic called Oneromancy, dream magic.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I thought I saw some kind of green demon while I was sleeping. Giant bronze lady.
Bronze lady.
I don't suppose that was her church.
I mean, could be. I was too busy shivering to notice whose church it was.
Sorry. And Desi will kind of rub her eyes, trying to wake up, and then realize she's got blood on her hands, and then wipe her hands and rub her eyes again. I'm sorry, we were dreaming about who?
A dream demon. She invented magic that affect people in their dream. Might be why we're bleeding.
Huh.
That might have been her church, or she's working for Jakuz, I don't know. Oh, gosh.
Hopefully she's only paying attention in this area. I hate to say it, but rising near music might be needed to keep us awake.
That was the right call. Ah, shit.
Right, my time has come.
Is Trusty's bleeding too?
Yes, he is.
Oof. That's not good. Alright. Yeah, wounds. Desi will kind of stumble up and find a bit of cloth that she can get wet and start wiping the blood off. Wash her hands off.
Trustius doesn't seem terribly concerned about bleeding.
How would it get better?
It doesn't even enter his mind, really. He's just like, oh, okay.
I need to take a look at these, make sure they're not deep or nasty or,
Okathai will put some water on
you
the
know,
fire
gonna.
to eat it up so he can cleanse himself up. Otherwise, he'd get caught in the fur. Pain to remove.
And for Trustius and Desi and Okatai, as you guys start like cleaning up, the wounds. I mean, there's like some scratches on your neck and here and there, but all of you have these kind of the deepest wounds. Are basically kind of in the center left of your chest.
So is it trying to get at our hearts?
It does seem like whatever it was trying to dig
Oh.
through your flesh to get to your heart.
As Desi's asking Okutai,
Yeah. I think
as
so.
he's like heating up water, she's examining these wounds and clearing the blood off. And are okay. So that seems a little targeted. Is that where she got you to? Were they?
And like going for the heart. I don't know what she's looking for, but
I'm gonna guess hearts.
yeah. I think she
I'm
either
tired of this, man.
kept in the temple or working for Jakuz.
She was really strange looking. Like, does she look elven to you?
Yeah.
Am I remembering it wrong? Okay.
Yeah. Big woman, like bloated woman.
I've never. Oh, blood. Okay, I see why
She was bronze skinned, bronze hair, colorful clothing.
Boggy water, though. I can see now the connection to the bloated kind of look. Oh, I did not need to be rubbing cold water all over myself right after the burr. It's waking me up, but man, I don't like it. I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. So you think if we try to sleep again, she's gonna come back? Or was that it?
I don't know about you, but I think I'll just stay awake.
Yeah. I don't feel like
I'll
sleeping
sleep.
right now.
Kinda
Whoever's sleeping,
tired,
somebody
though.
need to check on them.
Yeah. I would like to go back to sleep.
If you're
It's not the
staying
first-
up, I'd like to sleep too.
It's not the first time I've slept wounded. Probably won't be the last. It's just one of the stranger.
If you're going to try to sleep again, perhaps try to speak with Rio.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that.
If the demon arrives, then perhaps
I
Rio's presence will keep it away.
haven't slept curled up with my sword in a while, so I think I'm gonna tonight, though. Seems to me there was something I was gonna ask her a little while ago, and I don't remember what it was.
Perhaps the idea that we're going to wrest her from the sword and put her in a new one. Ask her perhaps not to kill our compatriot.
I don't think that was it. Although it might have been. Oh, as long as I remember before I fall asleep. That's the main thing. Yeah, I haven't, yeah. I haven't slept curled up around the sword in a while. And tonight seems to be the night. Maybe she'll talk to me. Maybe she won't. Maybe that thing will come and she'll just tell it where all my soft bits are.
No, it should be going into the sword again. So if she lets you company, she'll protect you.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah. I don't know if she does, so we'll see. Seemed to like me well enough to cut into those bog things, though. Thankfully. And the slavers.
Good that she's behaving herself.
I think so. I would definitely agree.
I'm going to meditate for the evening. Try not to die initially.
So you're gonna meditate what?
In the evening, I will meditate instead of sleep.
Oh, I'm still waking up, obviously. So before I do that completely, I'm going to take some of the water that Okatai has warmed up, give myself a final kind of rinse off to get as much of the blood off as I can, wash my hands, get it off my face, and try to go back to bed.
Okay.
I am going to pull out Briath and sleep wrapped around my sword.
Okay. Who else is going to sleep?
I'm not.
I think I've had my rest, but I just got to watch, so I don't know if I should sleep again or not, or if I'm okay.
No, I think you're okay.
Okay, I'll just stay up.
Okay. So Desi's
I'm going to
sleep.
use inner peace
Okay.
so I can get my stats back, but it doesn't count as rest.
Gotcha. Okay.
Caldy is crippled his wits. He needs some sleep if somebody's staying up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying up.
Okay. What about Okatai?
Can I try another low roll to identify the beast?
You sure can.
Can I start with that?
Might as well try on this alpha. I want to get a couple dice. But...
No idea.
Too tired.
Too tired. Oof. Okatai, you kind of think about it for a minute, while everybody's kind of talking. And then you have this, like, oh shit realization. And that hairy thing is a creature called a Mara. M-A-R-A. It is can be summoned by powerful sorcerers and kills people in their dreams.
Well, we need to find out before we sleep.
It is a vile creature, terrible as the plague and fierce as the storm, whipped up by the demons of the higher planes. Cannot be predicted, understood, or grasped by either human hands or scholarly means. It is a scourge born from nightmares, as elusive and deceptive as the chaos of dreams. It is said, however, that the sleeper can always recognize the face of his nemesis in the Mara's twisted features, but whether this is ancient wisdom or mere superstition is anybody's guess. But yes, specifically, they aim to essentially rip out your heart in your dream, which will kill you in the real world.
Does the face of the Mara remind me of anyone?
You didn't see a face.
Okay.
Oh, you muted.
Did I see a face that I recognized?
Nope.
This hairy thing look like anybody?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that thing is probably gonna be back and try to kill you in your sleep.
What?
The beast, the furry thing. It's a monster that can be summoned by sorcerers. And that dream demon is Dream Sorcerer. I assume that thing is not done with us. Not sure how to deal with it, but might still be coming for us.
You say it's a demon.
Yep, it is. Well, the bloated bronze lady is a demon. Was the airy beast a demon too?
No, not exactly.
So the summoner is a demon, but not the creature.
But you can't see it.
It comes in your dream to kill you. If it manages to rip out your heart, you die. In real life too.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I need rest. I mean, I'm not exhausted right now. I've definitely been worse. But I mean, how do we get rid of it?
I don't know it well enough to know that. How did we get his attention? How did we get the bloated lady's attention?
My first guess would be stealing coins from a church.
I mean, yeah, could be it.
I can't imagine Brian's
Only
gonna be
whistles and looks
that by-
nonchalant.
Not sure I want to go there at the middle of the night with all those bog people.
No. No.
But we
I
should
think
go
if we
to-
went back there, I'd rather us all have torches in hand. But that's just me. Yeah, I don't know how Briath's gonna take you taking those coins. I mean, it may be that they're ruins and nobody gives a shit, including her. But if it's not an abandoned place,
Well, you tell me what Bria says in the morning, and we'll do what she says.
yeah, okay. Wake me up if I start.
Hey, I'm sleeping too.
Oh,
I'll keep an eye.
okay.
Okatai, do you think it's still here waiting for someone to go to sleep?
Maybe. It exists in the world of dream, from what I understand. So it might be around without us knowing.
So no matter where we went, it would still be there because it's in our heads.
Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare creature.
Well, it's not in our world, but it's in between the worlds.
Yeah.
Which we can't access if we want to go hunting.
What?
How would you do that?
Cully will open a portal.
Doesn't just go to hell?
We don't need to go far. If it's here,
Wait, what? What do you mean Caldi will open a portal?
I can do that now.
Hey, what?
Why?
Because we didn't stop him.
the monster that you're trying to kill is on the other side of the veil. Cully can open a portal to the other side of the veil.
I can also open a portal and get off this island.
Not sure what effect it's going to have on us.
You would most certainly die.
And if we need to walk through hell up to where we need to go, that's a long walk.
No. I open a portal to hell, open a portal. Once we're in hell, open another portal to where we want to go. We'll be there like a minute tops.
Portal's a ritual. It takes a quarter day to do.
Yeah, okay.
Take us a quarter day tops.
Yeah, you know, maybe like an entire morning in hell.
That Hmm?
My thought, Chris, though, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, he could open a portal here, and that portal would stay open until the quarter day, right?
It does.
Right. So we could go in, kill the beast, and come back out.
Yep.
He just couldn't open another portal inside without another ritual.
Correct.
Okay.
The duration of the portal is a quarter day per power level.
Yeah, so that was Trustius's thought. Like, instead of waiting for it to kill us in our sleep, we just stay awake. Well, Caldy opens the portal, we go kill the fucking thing.
My wits are shot right now.
Mine too. That's why I came out with this idea. Because it's really dumb. Don't do this. But that's his idea. Actually, it might be a good idea. I don't know.
Too tired to know.
I mean, I have Buy Demon, so right, like we have options.
I think
I'm not sure that's a demon, and I'm not sure we can reach it with the portal.
Maybe
Can
Andre
you make a
will
portal to the
kill
land
it.
of dream instead of the land of demons?
It's all essentially the same place as far as I understand.
I'm not sure
As they're
about that.
discussing this, I'm rearranging my bedroll and trying to make sure there's nothing scratchy that would raise welts.
Posted my spell list in Discord in case Tony comes up with a great idea.
Oh no. Holy hell, dude. What the?
Wow.
I am so glad I'm playing a fighter.
I was going to say, I was like, you didn't know Caldy actually got powerful eventually, eh?
No, I did not realize you have what, 17 spells? Good lord, man.
And a magic dagger.
So does each spell have a rank automatic to it, or do you spend XP to like get higher ranks in it?
When you get the talent, like so if you like get like rank 1 symbolism, then you get all of the rank 1 symbolism spells. You don't have to learn each one
Ah,
separately.
Okay.
And then like you also get all of the general spells of that rank or less.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Trustius has got a little bit more than me, I think.
Good lord. Yeah, just a couple.
oh, water breathing,
Holy
that could come in handy.
crap.
The trouble is you
Okay,
can't
that
use
looks
them,
cool.
right? Like anything offensive, if you try to use them, you blow yourself up. So
And I don't think I have anything that works on monsters. Except the
Puppeteer
magic
looks like
dagger.
an interesting one.
you have Emily. Emily works on monsters.
35.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, I'll stick with
He's
the
a necromancer, though. My class was peddler.
Yeah, that's fair.
And yet somehow Caldy is still the greatest wizard on the island.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to sleep. Curled up around Brieth.
I don't
I
have
hope
enough
that I
wits to
dream
do.
on-
I don't have enough wits to do this spell right now. I don't think.
That's willpower, so
Oh, and I have lots of willpower. All right, I'll prep the spell.
alright.
Not sure that's a good plan, but
So
It won't be
Caldy,
ready till morning anyway.
everybody's gonna leave Caldy to do magic by himself at night.
There you go.
No,
I will
no,
go
no.
slightly aside in case I burn down a forest.
Thumb test.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
staying up
that's
to
the
check on
rule.
people who's sleeping to see if anything is happening to them so I can stop it.
Okay.
So I'm
Good.
standing guard toward the inside of the camp.
All right. Perfect.
And not noticing Caldy creeping off to do God knows what, God knows where.
Right.
Do I have anything that could help?
Common sense.
A nice tea.
So I'm trying to go to where this demon is, right?
I'm trying to use common sense, but it doesn't seem to work. It's not very efficient.
Do we even know if the demon's in that dimension?
Nope. All you know is that portal opens up basically a portal to like a place that's in between.
Well, this is a dumb idea then. I'm not doing that.
I think it's the only place though. There's no talk of any other dimensions.
No.
I think it's just Earth and not Earth.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, all right. I'm doing it. Let's try it. Just I've never done it before. It's rank level 3. I'll
No.
stand an area away from the party.
Okay.
You only need one willpower though. Don't put a bunch of willpower.
Oh, put 8 in it.
No.
Well, I have 10.
There you
Don't.
go.
No.
No,
No.
inspiration
No.
Why is he
He's open.
doing? Why is he playing with portals?
To try to get to where the nightmare demon is to stop it from killing you in your sleep.
Before Caldy does anything, I'm gonna try to use Truepat.
Okay.
So then I might ask the universe what's the wisest course of action right now.
All right. That's a good idea.
I assume it's
Tie
not that,
Caldy up.
so I'm gonna try to confirm that.
That's a really good idea.
I did
Hey,
not
we
know
had
you-
this idea, universe.
I'd use Path of Fate, but I've only got 3 willpower. And it wouldn't help me at the rank I have it anyway. Might help me
That's
once I'm
fine.
asleep.
So yeah, okay, you're like, okay, wait, let's think about this for a second.
Yes. Let me give me a minute to think.
And unfortunately, if you do not deal with this with these Mara, because there's more than one, because 3 of you were attacked,
Yep.
they will come every time you're asleep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But is opening a portal a solution?
It is the I must tell you which decision or choice I believe is the wisest. This is not the wisest solution. It is the solution you have available.
Oh. Okay.
Which makes it the wisest solution.
It's not the wisest. It's the wisest we have available.
Yes.
So it's the Batman of solutions.
Yep.
But they will come back for you if you sleep.
Yes.
All right. Let's get this show on the road.
For those of you that are concerned about going to sleep, you can just rest to get back your tributes. It just doesn't count as sleep, and you'll be sleepy.
Can I safe cast this?
No.
You need to make
But it has a pretty little drop down.
Yep.
You need to make a parchment because you can have first safe cast a scroll that is the max level of that sphere you can cast, and since it's a level 3, mean you cannot safe cast it. If you had a scroll for it, it would count as a level 2. You could reduce it by 1.
Yep.
All right.
You don't need to
All
have
right.
any willpower to. So,
No willpower at all?
Got to
No.
spend one.
well, it spends one by itself. Yeah.
Oh, look
Oh.
at that.
Roll mishap.
How interesting.
I mean, this will be the morning anyway, right?
It will be
This is
the
ritual, yeah.
It will be the morning, and I'm an area away from these idiots.
So I can rest even if I'm not sleeping.
correct. It doesn't
I'm
count as
gonna-
sleep, but it counts as rest for getting attributes back and spending XP.
I'm gonna do that. Gonna be sleepy. I'm gonna spend
So
XP.
sorry, did Cody just have fun with a portal spell? Is that what I'm hearing?
Cody had a mishap with the portal spell.
Oh, okay.
Um, so go ahead.
Now I'm just spending some XP
Perfect.
to resist cold from now on.
Okay.
I'm gonna rest and spend some XP too. Where's the low?
Oh, and since I succeeded on an insight roll, can I rise insight from 0 to 1?
Yes, you can.
Great.
So everybody tries to get some rest. Is Desi sleeping or resting? Desi's muted.
Ah.
Is that called resting or sleeping?
Desi was gonna try to talk to Bria, or Andra, rather. And I can't do that just lounging around against sleeping for being comfy. I have to be asleep for that. So Desi's gonna try to sleep.
Okay.
I mean, there's at least 3 demons waiting for you to fall asleep.
I'm trusting you guys to wake me up. That's supposed to be the plan, right? They can't keep me asleep, can they, Okatai?
I mean,
That sounds like a lore roll.
I mean, that makes a difference. I'm gonna be honest.
I just think we're compounding risks here.
Well,
I don't know. They might be. It might be better to just rest and not sleep. Once we kill them, you can try again and talk with her. But right now, I don't trust sleep. And I don't want to push that because that's gonna make me fall unconscious, and that's count as sleep.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll just rest.
okay.
And we will have to deal with Colby mishap first.
What did he do now?
I don't know yet.
So during the night, Caldy's busy working on his magic, trying to get this portal to get to this other realm where these nightmare demons.
While his undead friend is whispering sweet nothing to his ear.
While his undead friend is standing nearby, saying, "You can do this. You can do this. It's okay." And Caldy, you do manage to get a portal open, just as the sun is starting to crest. It's taken you most of the evening since you were woken, or since your friends woke up. And this portal opens, and this mist seems to roll out from the portal. This thick, cloying mist that just keeps coming and coming and coming. But eventually, it clears. You are standing in a forest. There's these dark rolling thunderclouds overhead. And in the distance, your friends are there with you. You're not by yourself. The fog has basically taken everyone. But in the darkness, you can see the dark silhouette of a castle kind of dominating the landscape. And I think we'll call it there.
All right. Interesting session. Next time I'll roll a die.
You rolled lots of dice.
You just didn't roll them successfully.
But yes, for fittingly, since we're coming up to the Halloween season, I was like, I know they're going to cast Portal at some point. What are the odds that it mishaps? 1 in 6. So I have a copy of I6 Ravenloft,
Oh
no.
fuck no!
which is fitting
Oh
for
my
Halloween.
It really is. I love that module. It's so scary.
So yes,
That doesn't sound good at all.
the Halloween
Oh,
classic.
Strahd's Castle.
We'll see how Forbidden Lands handles some good old fashioned horror.
Do you know what Ravenloft does to a necromancer? Oh my god! Oh, it's terrible. I mean, awesome, but terrible.
Yeah, I was like, they'll probably cast Portal. It could mishap. Well, we'll see. Conveniently, you guys came through.
Did manage to get out of the island in a very convoluted way.
Kind of.
So we've left Isle of Dread, and we're now in Ravenloft. That is not an upgrade.
Oh no, it's not. I'm checking.
Not good.
That's worse.
So, XP. Everybody gets 1 for being here. You did travel through a new hex. You did discover a new adventure site. You did defeat 1 or more monsters. And you did find a treasure worth 1 gold or more.
Wow.
Holy.
It's like 5.
That's 5.
All this XP. We can't sleep to spend it.
Oh, okay, now
Great.
they're way back there.
I mean, if I lead the way, I get the rest, so I can spend XP then.
Yep. And did you any extraordinary actions?
No.
The Angry Arrow. Was it the Angry Arrow that was like 8/8?
Oh, I didn't hear that one. I missed that.
Scrolling back.
Yeah, it was a bunch, but he's hit pretty high before.
The Red Runner with the Trustiest
Yeah,
Fire.
Trustius 8/8.
longbow.
Wow, that's
Right?
crazy.
The best was it was on somebody that had 2 health left.
Yeah, I mean,
And the roll before that with the longbow was 7/7.
sometimes the dice play,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that bow is super swinging too. Like sometimes it's 1/1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
On occasion.
But we should give one for the portal for sure. It's the first time he's done it. So.
That's true.
He has triggered the Halloween event.
We should give one for the Dungeon Master just to get us to Ravenloft.
Oh, God.
I don't need XP.
No, he doesn't. It was birthday, though. He leveled up already.
That's right.
Wasn't that Monday?
That yes, Tuesday. I leveled up.
Tuesday.
Tuesday was level up day.
Tuesday was level up day. But so that sounds like 5 XP and then 6 for Caldi for the portal.
Nice.
Cool.
Perfect. And then we
I'll
will
die I'll die of young age in Ravenloft. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, Trustius can use his necromancy here safely for sure.
Oh, it'll
Totally.
work
It'll work great.
great.
But yeah, so we will we'll see everybody next week for our Halloween spectacular.
Woohoo!
Outstanding. All right, guys.
See ya.
Thanks, Chris.
Have a good night, everybody.
Perfect. Have a good night,
Thank you,
folks.
everybody.
Guys.
Take
Should've
care.
known- I should have known the fog was not a good idea.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.